The Sect Leader and the Zombie. The issue. Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on Werewolf Online. My name is hypostein and today I have a Werewolf Online politics video. I hope you will enjoy and comment if you want to see more of this series. So, to start things off, I play Werewolf Online since July 2018 and before that the Sect Leader was already in the game. The Sect Leader got introduced in version 0.12.0 and the Wolfseer, Arsonist and Grumpy Grandma got added as well as at that time. This update was released on the 26th of June 2018 and we can say that this update had a massive impact on the game. Not only did the Sect Leader got added and changed sandbox mode forever, but also the Wolfseer was about to permanently substitute the Sorcerer in the quick game mode. On the 14th of September 2018, version 0.21.3 was released and it added several roles. One of them was the Zombie. This was another big update which brought more roles, for example the Pacifist, and it gave players the possibility to play sandbox mode with friends. This update also had an impact on the other game modes since it made offline players get a green skin. All in all, both updates had a big impact, especially on the sandbox mode. But today we are here to look specifically at the Sect Leader and the Zombie. People that play a lot of sandbox mode, like me, will definitely know what the Zombie and Sect Leader are about. But for those who don't, I will give a quick explanation. The Sect Leader can be recognized by its red eyes and brown skin, and it is neither a werewolf nor a villager. Okay, I have pronounced that recognized a little bit bad, but yeah. The Sect Leader is what I call a third team that has to survive till the end of the game. Its aura is unknown and it can be killed by werewolves and other killers. Every night the Sect Leader can choose someone by clicking on the person, and if this person survives that same night and it's not a werewolf or jailed, another jailer but I mean jailed, it will be converted. The probably best thing to do is to get the group as large as possible since it will grant you a better position in comparison to the village. The Zombie can be recognized by the skull. It has half hairs and half brains. The Zombie can also select someone at night, and if this person is neither werewolf nor protected, it will be bitten. 2 days after you bit the person, which means that the second zombie cannot be there before day 2, your target will finally be converted. The Zombie and the Sect Leader actually have the same objective: stay alive till the end of the game. This may all sound pretty innocent, but in the community it's not as innocent as it looks like. What tends to happen often is that the werewolves will be tracked easier and thus be killed earlier. That's okay, but this has a side effect which is hated amongst the sandbox community. The side effect implies that the game will take much longer and the game will be boring too. Sometimes it happens that all the werewolves are killed around day 3 and then the game is not even at half because the Sect Leader or Zombie has to convert more players. You often see that people are hiding their identity when they are Zombie or Sect Leader, but some people are given it. Depending on both the village and the other group, this part can take up to 10 minutes or even more. Meanwhile, it's almost nothing is happening. Sometimes the Sect Leader or Zombies just get killed by the village and then it's fine. But in the most cases, the Zombies or the Sect is bigger than the village and then a certain decision has to be made. Are we going to be kind, patient and wasting time to convert everyone? Or are we going to kill the rest and be impatient, mean and treating badly? I haven't done tests and surveys on the community, but you will have to trust me in this case. If you don't, you can play some 30 sandbox mode games or more and you will find out for yourself probably. Before I'm giving my opinion and suggestion, I want to highlight the differences between Sect and Zombie, which will be fundamental for my opinion and maybe yours too. In general, there are 3 differences. The first one is that the Sect Leader can grow faster on the short term, while the Zombie will grow faster on the long term. Every single zombie is able to bite someone, while the Sect Leader always has the same growth rate, 1 extra player per night at max. And the zombies, if they have for example 3 members, they can also bite 3 villagers. The whole sect is dying when the Sect Leader gets killed. This is the second one, by the way. while the zombies are like independent. You can kill a zombie without killing the whole group. Third, people in the sect will preserve their original role, while converted zombies will lose their original role and thus be pretty weak. Based on these differences, I make my opinion on the sect leader and zombie. The zombie and the sect leader are both controversial, but for me, the zombie is absolutely horrible and the sect leader is fine. This has to do with the differences on dying and the maintenance of functions. The werewolves can kill the sect leader and its whole group, so the sect leader is generally in danger and hard to win as. When villagers get converted, they will still have their functions, e.g. the gunner can still shoot werewolves. Which means that there is not too much that changes, except from dying easier. For the zombies, however, I've got a different opinion. They are almost only a little easier to kill than the village, but the weird zombie infection is spread way too easy. Due to the chat that zombies have at night, they can easily track werewolves, and when there are several zombies that know this, the village will probably accept it and kill that werewolf. It will almost be impossible to cancel the whole infection, since the first zombie can die at night day 1, but if he bit someone, the infection is still in the game. Being a zombie is also more boring than being a sect, since you don't have your original function anymore. You basically are a random villager, or it's actually a regular villager, but then on another team. If I had a suggestion for Philip and Emmanuel, the developers of Werewolf Online, I would suggest either a permanent solo killer in the game or a new role that can convert people. This new role would, like the sect leader, be able to convert one player only at night. And once killed, all of its members die. The members would not lose their original functions. There should be one difference in comparison to the sect leader though. Once the werewolves all died, the game should end quickly. This can be done by either stopping the game and let the biggest team, so sect or village, win, or by having a limit on the skill of the group. It would be nice to see a sect containing 3 villagers or 4 on its biggest on the maximum, so that there can be an interesting fight between the remaining village and the sect once the werewolves died. All in all, there shouldn't be a long period after all the werewolves died, because this is what people actually hate on the zombie and the sect leader. There's one more thing I want to say, and this is an absolute request. Don't do game throwing with these roles. I sometimes experience games in which the sect member betrays its own sect leader. For me, this should be punishable, and it is as bad as betraying your lover or betraying other werewolves when you are a werewolf. If you experience these traitors, feel free to give their username in the comments section below. This might sound extreme, but I don't care. Even if you are a huge hater of these two roles, don't game throw. Simply don't join zombie or sect games or sandbox games in general, because 2 out of 3 of the sandbox games are now with zombie or sect leader, and there's only 1/3 chance that you will join one with the bomber. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this opinion-based video. Leave a like if you want to see more of this, subscribe for more Werewolf Online content, and in this case, most important, leave a comment. I don't only want to give my opinion and vision, but I want to hear yours as well. It would be interesting to see a whole discussion going on here, and if you are a YouTuber, you can also make a reaction on my video and give your opinion on my video or on this issue, which is a little bit more logical. If you do so, feel free to post a link of your video in the comment section and I will check it out. I will also put the link of the official Discord server of Werewolf Online in the description, and you can also join my Discord server, and that's definitely a place where you can debate with me and other Werewolf Online players about those kind of issues. I will see you later, and don't be a traitor.